Konnichiwa, Satoko desu. Welcome back to my easy Japanese lesson. On our last lesson, we learned gomen. That means sorry. And if you add nasai, gomen nasai, it became a bit politer, right? And today, we're going to learn Onegaishimasu. I know it sounds a bit intimidating, but don't worry, it's actually not that hard. So let's get started on this. So, Onegaishimasu, it means please when asking for something or favor. And pronunciation, Onegaishimasu. So there are 7 characters and 7 sounds. Remember, Japanese is phonetic, right? And so now let's break it down. O. So quite often in Japanese, we add O in front of a word, particularly noun, to make it politer or softer. And it only applies for Japanese words, not for foreign words. Okay, here's an example. Sake. Everybody loves sake, right? I sure do. So we pronounce sake, sake. So now, if you want to make it politer, you add o, osake. And same goes with sushi, osushi. And what about ramen? And as you notice, it starts with R. We don't have R sound in Japanese, so we pronounce it like L, right? Ramen, that's how we say it. So ramen, it actually came from a Chinese word, liamen. So this is considered to be a foreign word. So there is no ramen. No, ramen stays ramen, okay? And same goes with wine. We say wine. And beer, we say biru. So those are foreign words, and we don't add o, all right? And next, negai. It means wishes, and you just add o to make it politer and softer. Onegai. And now, shimasu. That means to do. Do you remember ohayo gozaimasu? The same masu. Masu. Gozaimasu means politer version of this, right? So, onegaishimasu, it literally means wishes to do. And I'll introduce some real life examples to how we actually use this onegaishimasu, all right? So the first, at the restaurant, when ordering. And let's say if you want to order sake. So sake is osake, right? So this is how you say, osake o onegaishimasu. So osake is sake, right? O, this is a particle we use between the words. And onegaishimasu, or please, or this case, I'd like. So sake, please, or I'd like sake. So you can remember using o if you want to add some words or noun particularly with onegaishimasu. You see, double o, right? So that's how you can remember. O onegaishimasu. So if you want to order sushi, you say o sushi o onegaishimasu. Right? And you can use onegaishimasu when you're calling for a waiter or waitress. You can just say onegaishimasu. That's all right. But if you want to add sumimasen, that means excuse me or I'm sorry, that would be perfect. Sumimasen, onegaishimasu. If you could say that, I would be impressed. And the second example is when asking for a favor. In a casual way, you're just gonna say onegai. Well, this is just the first half of onegaishimasu. Onegai literally means wishes. In a formal way, onegaishimasu. And a very formal way, we say douka onegaishimasu. Douka is an emphasizing word, and we use it when asking for something or asking for favor. And do you remember domo? That's an emphasizing word too, right? Very. So domo, we use in a regular sentence. Douka, when you're asking for favor or something. So douka onegaishimasu. And once those people agree to do you a favor, and this is how you can say. And in a casual way, friends, family, people same age or younger, you can say onegai ne. Onegai means wishes, right? Ne, remember? Ja ne, the same ne. We quite often use ne at the end of the sentence in a casual way. Onegai ne means please. You can, of course, add thanks. So, arigatou onegai ne means thanks, please. And formal way, you can say すみませんがお願いします。すみません it means I'm sorry or excuse me. が means but. お願いします please. So I'm sorry but please. And this is how we use お願いします in Japanese. And I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. And どうもありがとうございました。And if you still haven't, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys on our next lesson. じゃあね。バイバイ。